Hey friends, it's Quenby, the Grateful Queen, here on YouTube. Welcome back to another Live at 5, a reseller community night, which I do every Friday, a live video here on the channel. We'll have a live chat going. So if you are catching the replay, be sure to check out the chat. And if you're in the chat, welcome. I'm so glad you're here with me. Be sure to give us a check-in in the chat in case we have any new people, and remind us, what's your name? Where do you sell? What platforms do you resell on? Where are you in the country? And then also check in with me a little bit about what is going on in your world of reselling right now. What are you working on? What are you noticing is selling in your business? What's not? Are you getting any new inventory? And if so, how and where? Just give us kind of a check-in to get our reselling conversation going. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Quenby. I'm a part-time reseller, and I've been reselling on eBay for 10 years and Poshmark a few years. I sell mostly women's fashion, actually not just women's. I do kids, men's, all sorts of clothes, shoes, jewelry, handbags, all that fashion stuff. If you're interested in learning about reselling online, you are in the right place. If you're a beginner and you want to learn, we share so many tips and tricks for selling online. So feel free to ask any questions in the chat, because I know, looking at the chat now and seeing some friends start to come in. Hi, friends. I know there are people here who sell on Etsy, vintage stuff. There are people who sell on Amazon, on Kidizen, on Mercari, Depop. There are so many ways to resell online, and we have people in the chat who know all about them. So feel free to ask any questions. If you have any concerns going on right now in your reselling business, we would love to help you address those. It is Friday, January 8th. Welcome to a new year, 2021. I've had a couple of videos this week. If anyone's interested on setting goals for your reselling business, Leslie and I from A Reseller's Passion did a video on Monday live making vision boards. So check that out. And if you didn't get a chance, make sure in the chat to let us know what your goals are for 2021. If you've changed them or expanded them, let us know. And if you have a word for your reselling business for 2021 that encapsulates your goals, I would love to hear it. Let me say hi to some friends in the chat. Make sure you give us a check-in so we can start the conversation going. I'm so happy to be here. I had one of these nights, I don't know if this ever happens to you guys, where I'm like, I'm feeling sluggish. Maybe I should just cancel. I don't know. And then I said, every time I come and hang out with my friends on the live, I have the best time. It perks me up. I get inspired and motivated. So I am here. Holly is here from Hunter Ryan. Good evening, reseller stranger friends. Does it feel like it's been a little while? And Beth Tillman is here. How's it going with you, Beth? How's it going with your family? What's happening with you? And I see Lisette. Hey, girl, I got your Christmas card. Happy Friday, beautiful Quenby. Miss you. I'm driving home, but listening. Okay, so a lot of people listen to this live while they're driving somewhere or while they're listing or photographing. That is totally fine. Feel free to drop in and out of the chat. And then if there's something interesting, feel free to comment in the chat. We'd love to hear from you and welcome you into our community of resellers here in the chat. We have so many great friends. It's a really welcoming community, tons of wisdom and tips about reselling. So feel free to join us. Cynthia's here from Lady Girl Hustle, Lady Hustle over on Instagram. Happy Friday, friends. Lisette is reminding us to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So if you're watching the replay, make sure you're subscribed, because I'm live every Friday, and you only get the notifications or get to see it in the first 24 hours if you're subscribed with the bell turned on. And I do pop-up lives. So you won't know unless you're subscribed with the bell turned on. Hi, friends. Hi. Let me get quicker down here. Oh, I see so many great friends. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. I appreciate you. I see Heidi's here from Restyle Secrets, and Lindsay. How's it going, Lindsay? How are things with you? And Michelle from Courageously Thriving. I've had such a good time talking with Michelle over on Instagram recently. That's another place for us to connect. So feel free to find me at The Grateful Queen on Instagram. Come and say hi. I share a lot of other things over there. But Beck's here. Happy Friday, Babette. She's so dedicated. She shows up like every Friday, and she's such a sweetie. So happy to have her as one of our reselling friends. We are very, very fortunate. Tabitha is with us. I remembered. I know. I'm telling you, there's so much good stuff happening, and it is hard to remember. I have to write it down on my calendar or set reminders on my phone or something. Michelle's here. Yeah, people are here. I kept coming to check. We have a very dedicated group of people that show up every Friday. So if you are looking to network with other resellers or to make friends or just feel more of a sense of community with your colleagues, you're going to find a lot of people that show up each week that you'll really get to know. That's one of the things I really appreciate about you guys. And many of us work from home alone now. I used to work in an organization, but both my businesses as a psychotherapist and as a reseller, I work at home all day by myself. Now, I'm very introverted. That's a good fit for me. I love it. But I do miss having like groups of friends that I saw regularly. And so the reselling community has become that for me. And these live videos and talking on Instagram and talking on YouTube really do help. So definitely don't be shy. Be sure to connect and chat with people. Okay, I am saying hi to all the friends, and the chat is moving. Resale Royalty 74 is here. Hello, resale rockers from Arizona. I love Arizona. What's it like there? What's thrifting like? Where do you source? I love Arizona so much, just as being someone who visited. And we have our friend Alana here from Las Vegas. So you're not too far from me. And Sarah Lee Coleman, one of my favorite vintage sellers. Hi, Quenby. Hi, everyone. Capitol Hill neighborhood of Seattle. I love this because we have people from all over the country, East Coast to West Coast, totally covered. I really appreciate that. Maybe give us a little check-in about what is it like sourcing in your area. For example, I'm here in California, but I'm Northern California. So I'm an hour north of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. The thrifting here is normally unbelievable, I think. When I was doing a lot more thrift haul videos, you'll see that I find really good brands, really expensive, great stuff because I'm in a city and I'm so close to a big city like San Francisco that's known for its fashion. But what is it like where you are? Where I am, the downside is that it's extremely expensive. My thrift stores are very expensive compared to some of the hauls I see you guys doing. Rescue and Resell are here, the new reselling couple friends that I have, and I'm trying to remember their names start with R and R too. Rob and I'm looking down because I'm trying to remember. Rob and give me your first name again. I wanted to remember 2 R's. I remembered because it's Rescue and Resell, and you both have R names. Welcome to our community. I'm so glad you're here. Hello, refocusing in 2021. This is Margaret. And she says, refocusing in 2021. Is that Dresden Avenue? Is that the same picture? Taking a break from social media and focusing on my business, but still here for quality YouTube content. Margaret, will you tell me a little bit more about that? What is inspiring that decision? Where does it come from? Because that, I don't know if other people can relate in the chat. Please let me know. But that's a struggle I have sometimes where selling things online on eBay and Poshmark is what makes money. Spending time on Instagram and YouTube, my channel's now monetized, so I can make a little bit of money, but it's very small amount. It's a slow grow, long-term project. So I'm always trying to balance and figure that out. Like, I like to connect. I like to grow and market my business on YouTube and Instagram and on social media platforms, but then it does take away from actually selling. So how have you guys figured that out? I'd like to hear from anyone who can relate to that. My friend Carrie is here. Carrie, did you announce the winner of your giveaway? Let me know. Deborah's here, my good friend Deborah. Hi, Quenby and everyone. Happy Friday. So great to see you. I love that you're here. Bin's Crazy Jess is here. Hey, Jess. Okay. Michelle's here. I've had such a good time connecting with Michelle on my channel here. Hi, Quenby. I finally made it. I know so many people say, I want to get it to the live, and then they forget or they get too busy or something, but I'm so glad when you've made it. I've really enjoyed connecting with you here on the channel, just talking about the videos. Kelly Schaffner is here. I love Kelly, love her content over on her channel. Be sure to check her out. I'm just going through and saying hi to as many people as I can. And then I'm going to go through the comments. That's kind of I have no format for this video. It's really kind of a casual discussion night. But I like to say hi, and then I like to go back and see if there's comments that we can really talk about. Oh, thank goodness my girl Leslie is here. Hi, Quimby and friends. Leslie and I have really been collaborating on a lot of videos. So you're going to see more of that in the future. I just want to thank Leslie for coming on my channel on Monday. We did the vision boards, and it was such a motivational, inspiring night of people sharing their goals for 2020 from the heart. It was a really meaningful video. So if you need a little inspiration or you're not sure how to move forward with your goals and all that for 2021, definitely check out that video. I think we tried to do a good job. Hey, Chick in the Sticks is here. I'm so glad you made it to a live, and Deb made it. Hi, y'all. Getting on while my son's band, Key All Team, warms up. Is that the name, Key All Team of the band? Do they know I have plans Friday nights with my reselling gang? I know, it's like, hey guys, can you turn that down? I'm on YouTube talking to my reselling friends. Okay, I am so glad Rhonda Creek is here. So good to see you, Rhonda. So many good friends. Okay, Pigeon's Nest made it. Hi, Quimby. I've missed these chats. Nice to see you again. I know. Some people like come for a while and then they're away for a while, but everyone's always welcome back, and it's just like you've never been gone. We're happy to see you. Tell people, though, there might be some new people in the chat that you haven't met before. So please do give a little bit of an introduction, like, hey, this is what I'm selling. This is where I live. This is what platforms I sell on. Anything so that people can just get to know you. Bora Bora Jen is here. So glad to see you. Okay, now I'm Renee and Rob, Rescue and Resale. Isn't that clever what they did there? And I saw from their Instagram, they sell like I think on Amazon and all sorts of stuff, not just clothing like me. Beth said I found Lululemon leggings today. That logo was so hard to find. $3. That is a score. Lululemon is one of the best selling brands for me. I think it might be the best on Poshmark. On Poshmark, I've been selling on eBay 10 years and Poshmark a few years. And on Poshmark, well, I could go off on this topic if people are interested, but on Poshmark, Lululemon sells way better for me than eBay. And same thing with Free People. There are certain brands, and I feel like I can get a higher dollar for both on Poshmark. It's just one of those things for me. Heidi is West Michigan. So Heidi is she's Restyle Secrets. She's in West Michigan. Lots of thrifts, well-stocked, good prices, ordinary stuff. Yeah, see, I'm so interested. I do have a fantasy of doing like a thrifting road trip kind of thing, because I just love to see how regional thrifting is. I mean, to give you a sense, so at the Goodwills here, I've got several Goodwills here where I live. One is huge, one's kind of small. Right now, dresses are $10, jeans are $10, tops are $7, shoes are usually about $10, and then some of these things are also marked up separately. So it's just a really expensive. And they used to do a 99-cent day on Sunday, but they stopped that. They don't do a color tag 50% off sale. So that's what I'm dealing with, which is one of the reasons, along with shutdowns, one of the reasons why I'm doing so many mystery boxes from Thredup and rescue boxes and wholesale and all these other kinds of things, because it's just so expensive where I am. Resale royalty. Quimby, thrifting is mostly mall brands where I live. I'm in a really small town, so I mostly source online. That was what I was going to ask you. So if you are someone like Resale royalty, where like you can thrift, but you're not going to find the best brands or something or current stuff, do you supplement it some way? Do you source online so that you can get better brands where you are? 40 friends watching, so I do hope you have hit that like button. That does help me out. And make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget, or you'll miss many of these lives, and we would just love to have you. And Rescue and Resell are in Maryland. That's right, I remember. Chicken the Sticks. I did my first Goodwill thrift haul in Bangor, Maine today. Yes, she's from Maine, which I love because I'm originally from the Boston area, and I live in California now. I have for like 20 years, and I go back to New England every summer, except for this year due to COVID. My first in like 20 years, I didn't go home. And we usually rent a house in the main area with family, and just my son Torvald, who's 9, comes, and my partner PD, and we, it's so, we get a cabin and we're on a lake, and it's just so nice. Roxy, my friend Roxy, who just started selling on eBay, congratulations. Is there anybody else here who's new to selling on eBay or is interested? I have started a video series that is all about selling on eBay for total beginners. And I have several videos that are already up and several that I've already recorded that I'm editing. What I'm trying to also do is make the videos for people that are from Poshmark. So if you've always sold on Poshmark or a more simple platform and you want to try eBay, but it's intimidating because it seems overwhelming, I'm doing videos for you. I have a few of them up on the channel. I have one on returns, understanding returns and setting a return policy. I have one on shipping where I literally take you every step through shipping and hold up the actual envelope. This is what you can ship in here. This is what you can ship in here. I'm editing one about the whole positive negative feedback system. I have a few up and more to come, so look out for those. Let me just see if I'm missing anything from up here, and then I'll get back down. Judith Smith is with us. Goddess Threads here. I love that name, Goddess Threads. So she's a regular, just coming in with a different name there. Babette says, I've been listing consistently straight for a week on Posh, eBay, and Mercari. Multitasking like a maniac to see if this brings more sales. You've got to keep us posted. I'm so proud of you, Babette. That is awesome. Cynthia said, I got prize of the reseller party from Barbara Babash. So great prize. Is Barbara Babash here yet? She's a regular. She comes every Friday, and she was at my holiday party. That was a live video. I know it's past the holidays, but go back and watch that video. We had so much fun. I did kind of a Christmas party like this live on YouTube, and I had some guests that are regulars on the show. Are regulars to this Friday video show that I do every Friday. And people gave away prizes, and Barbara Babash gave away this great bag, a long chomp bag. It was so fun. Holly was here. We just had a great time. Nicole from Birdie Looks. It was so nice. And Lisette, of course. I want to do that again. And I want it to be from our community, not like people I'm interviewing, but people that show up each week here on the live. So I want to make sure that we get to know you. Jen says, thank you, Quambi and Vandy, for suggesting Posher VA. I love it. I did a live video with Vandy's Closet, is her YouTube channel, talking about that whole thing about hiring a VA to share your Poshmark closet like a bot. It's controversial. It is technically against rules for Poshmark, so you need to do some research and decide. I didn't really recommend that anybody use a bot because it is against Poshmark rules, but we had a discussion about pros and cons and risks of using an automated service, so check that out. And Beth said, I got my prize mystery box from Lisette from our reseller party. Awesome items. Oh my God, Lisette, she's at Posh is My Purpose. And you want to check her out because she sells affordable mystery boxes and everybody says they're great. Donna's here. I'm so glad I saw you, Donna, from Lucky You Boutique. Okay, she pulled over. I love Lisette. She's like, wait a minute, I'm driving. But wait, I need to connect with my community. I just know it. I pulled over. Hello, I'm Lisette. I'm a shopaholic. I'm Posh is My Purpose on Instagram and Poshmark. New England Betty Boop on Depop and Mercari. My 2021, her word is inspiration, which is a perfect word for Lisette, in my opinion. And the word thing is about once you sit down and you get clear about what your vision is, what your intentions or your goals for 2021, it's really about maybe finding a word. It's almost like many spiritual or religious traditions use mantras or things like that kind of encapsulates it for you. So you have this one word reminder. It can be really helpful in achieving your goals. So Lisette's is inspiration, and I find her very inspiring like most of us do. So it's a really great word for her. Oh, Barbara is here. Barbara, thank you again for being on my Christmas live and for sending that amazing bag to Cynthia, and she loves it. Thank you so much. Hi, all. Has anyone noticed that Poshmark has been down off and on in the last couple of days? I have not noticed. Has anybody else? I'm still way up at the top, you guys. So let me, there was so much good stuff. Holly's word is try. Wow. Great word. Great word. How you feeling, Holly? She shared, in one of these chats that she had a mini stroke. She shared that publicly, so I can share that with you. I'm going down to the bottom now. Oh, here she is. Made it a little late. Hi, everyone. Mickle Pickle Pie is with us. And there's James. Oh, Lisette, she is an inspiration. James, eating rice pudding now. James, you are great. And Alicia's here from Murray Life. Hey, y'all, I can't stay, but I wanted to wish everyone a fun weekend. You too. I see you're putting out tons of great content as usual over on YouTube. Margaret Salinas, happy early birthday, Terry. I hope you have a great day. Amberlicious is here. Amberlicious, I can't remember either, Holly. You guys are chatting and I've missed it all. It's way up here. Let me go up because I'm obviously missing so much. Did you guys see my video about the best thrift haul of my life, my career, that I put it on Sunday? It was pretty crazy. It was the best thrift haul in that I found all these designer items. I'm talking pants that retail for like $300, $500. One of the pairs retails for like $3,000. Just crazy Italian brands that you don't often hear about. There was some Prada in that haul, but other things too. Let me know what you thought of that. Where's that? Here it is. Okay, I'm going up. I see so much stuff. Chick in the Stick says, I think I'm a veteran. I've been on eBay since 1998. You are. You definitely are. What was it like in 1998? I loved hearing people talk about like what eBay was like way in the past, where like before you could even put pictures up, when people had to send money orders, all that stuff. I love it. Michelle said, I do some sourcing online so I can avoid people. I mean, I do it now. Right now I'm doing almost everything online, sourcing for my business, because everything's been closed here. And the things that are open, things just are not good where I am. We're in another major shutdown, and it was supposed to end tomorrow, January 9th. No, they're extending it. It's not good here. Terry's here. Evolving Always Productions. Terry is another one. Terry, remind me, I know you said, but remind me what your word was for 2021, because automatically that inspiration, motivation word like Lisette's popped up when I think of you, because you're so great that way. Okay, let's see. Rescue and resell. We sell a lot of hard goods on eBay. We've been selling for 15 years, but just really started on social media and YouTube. Yeah, you're like me. I was selling for 10 years. I got on YouTube. I think I made a video, and then I made one like a month later. It was a very slow start because I'd never been on YouTube. Didn't know anything about videos or any of this. Didn't know there was a community. Just kind of was putting myself out there. And I've been really slow to the game of social media, but I do think social media is such a powerful tool for all of us as resellers, personally, because we want to connect with other people who can relate to what we're doing and get excited when we talk about label porn and thrift hauls and trying something new platforms and cross-posting. Like, we need people who know what we're talking about, but it's also a great business tool for marketing your business, advertising what you're doing. Holly says, I found Lululemon at the bins all but one time. Have gotten at least a few Lulu items in my 200-pound boxes. Those are from Thredup. Got a brand in my latest box that I knew I had heard the name and felt awesome. Big money. Yeah, see, it depends where you live. I find Lulu all the time because I live near San Francisco. San Francisco is a very affluent area. It's one of the fashion capitals. And it's it's affluent area, and there's a Lululemon store in my city where I live now, so I find it a lot, and I feel really fortunate. But one of my last Thredup boxes, I did it live. If you haven't seen that, it's really fun. I did a live Thredup unboxing, and I got Lululemon in there. I've been getting it a lot, and it sells really well. Do you guys find it? Do you find Lululemon? Ooh, Tony Lynn Steele is with us. Hi, everyone. So I've been searching all week, but need some help. I need a way to track sales on all my platforms. I don't want to do it manually. No, I see a lot of you doing it manually. Is there an app that does all the work for me? What do you guys have to say about that? I do not track individual sales. I have an accountant. I use GoDaddy Bookkeeping. If you sell on eBay, they track every single sale there for you. I just think there are easier ways. I really hope Poshmark, I hope as they grow and improve that they give us better tracking and better way to track our sales and better like data analysis. eBay has amazing stuff free. So if you, it's pretty amazing. I really hope that Posh comes up with some stuff like that because I could use it. Oh, James was saying his phone died. Do you watch us on the phone? Is it hard to see all the comments and stuff on your phone? Let's see, what else do we have here? Pigeon's Nest says, hi, everyone. I've been watching Grateful Queen for a while. I used to come to the live chats when she first started, but I've been more MIA from reselling since I started cosmetology school. That's awesome. And, that's what it's like. It's like many of us, tell us in the chat if you're full-time or part-time or how you do this reselling gig, because a lot of us, like, I'm part-time. I have a full-time job. I have other businesses. I have a son who's 9. Like sometimes life pulls you away in other directions, but it's always here for you. Like reselling's always here for you. You can dip in and do more reselling when you have like a break from school or over the summer or something. That's one of the things I appreciate about reselling because it's so flexible. Reselling things online is a great gig for people that need something flexible. There are many of us in the chat that I know those of you I know a little bit, like Roxy. She's in nursing school to be a really demanding program to be a nurse practitioner. And it's like, so she sells when she can. She lists when she can. And that's what I love. It's one of the things I love about the reselling business. It's like I do it when I can. If I want to work at night, I do. If I want to work on the weekend, I do. James says, I'm a part-time reseller. That just reminded me. If Torvald's here, we'll see if he comes up. He's my son who's 9. And if anyone wants to say hi or ask him questions, he likes that. And he's a 9-year-old boy, and all they want to talk about is fart. I mean, my whole life is like fart machines, fake farting, whoopee cushions, someone on his school Zoom talking about farting. It's just like, oh my God. But James is a part-time reseller, sometimes full, sometimes part. He's so funny. Alana says, thrust into full-time when I lost my job due to the pandemic. I'm not making much yet. You will. Just keep at it. List all the time. List as much as you can. Alana, where are you trying to resell? What platforms too? Like I know with eBay, it's just like list. Get your feedback, positive feedback ratings up so people can trust buying from you. List everything in your house. Just the consistency in the beginning is key just to get some sales coming in and some money coming in. And Kelly says, I love it, James. How are you, Kelly? What is going on for you? What are your goals, Kelly Schaffner, for 2021? And I mean, because you're like me, you do a lot of things too, YouTube, everything. So let's see. Evolving Always is here. Rescue and Reseller part-time. Sarah Lee says, it's hard to see the comments on the computer. They go by so quickly. Imagine if you're me and you have 48 awesome friends here, some of whom are in the chat, and you want to talk to everybody. You don't want to miss anything. And it like flies by. I'll see a great comment and I'll be like, oh, there it went. Michelle at Courageously Thriving. I'm watching from my phone too. And James says, I watch on the phone when I'm in the yard or out of the house. Okay. We got some Lululemon. Mickle Pickle Pie says, I need to come up with a word. My phrase for the week is just keep swimming. So tell us what your goals are a little bit. Like, what are some of your goals for 2021? I'm kind of talking about reselling goals because this is our reselling live chat. I made 2 vision boards, one for reselling. And when I say reselling, I'm combining eBay, Posh, if I decide to do other platforms, and YouTube and Instagram, because that's all for my reselling business. And then I did a personal one, but I'm keeping the same word. My word is purpose because I've become very interested this year. in my soul's purpose or my life's purpose or my mission. So tell us, Mickle Pickle Pie, my favorite name, a little bit more about your goals, and then maybe you can get some suggestions from people in the chat and then see if any of them fit. When you find your word, it'll fit. And one of the blessings of 2020, and guess what? There are some. It's been a hard year for so many people, professionally, personally, health-wise. I get it. And I think a huge part of coming up with your 2021 vision for yourself, your intentions are the why underneath the things you want to make happen, is reflecting on the former year. So for me, the first step before doing a vision board or deciding on goals is to get quiet with myself. I journal or I meditate. And I reflect on the year, like what was hard this year? What did I do well? How did I show resilience? In what ways did I bounce back and show resilience in the face of all the hardship of the year? And from the place of reflecting and getting a little more clarity, I think you can come up with some things for next year to expand upon. And for me, one of the blessings of the hardship of 2020 has been I've really gone into my spiritual practices more. And I trust we can have a conversation about spiritual practices, whatever word works for you, whatever religion. Well, I don't care what you are. Or it's okay. We can talk about it all here. But for me, I identify kind of more as spiritual. And because things were so hard, I really needed more time to reflect, to meditate, to journal, to get really clear about what my values are and how can I bring those values, my life purpose into my business? Because I think it's a mistake to separate those things and only think, oh, my business is this and the rest of my life is this. I think it's like, if you've got certain values in your life around growth, around honesty, around your vision, whatever morals you have about why you and reasons you think we're here on this planet as human beings, I think they could be reflected in your business as well, and it could make you more successful. So I love helping anybody with their goals. Kelly said lots of goals, mostly educational. Baby steps to achieve my 3-year goals. I'd love to hear what they are. James at Antique Boutique. I'm paying for a photographer and a lister and for cross-listing software. It works out to be the same, to be honest. I'd love to have it all in one shop. I love this comment from you, James. And it's a really good reminder. Sometimes we need to hire help. And that has been true for me in 2020 because once I started doing YouTube, which don't be fooled, friends, YouTube is like another job. It takes a lot of time. And so it's like, if I want to do YouTube, which I do because I love you all so much and I'm so committed to all of you and going through this reselling journey together, encouraging each other, supporting each other, helping each other however we can. I'm really committed to it. But that takes time. So it pulls away from other times. So there's no reason it's okay to hire help. I hired a VA. And I would hire more if I could. Like, there's so many ways that you can hire. How's it going and how do you do it, James? Maybe it'll help people. How are you hiring a photographer? How's it going? Anything you want to share? Because I think it's hard for us to ask for help sometimes and admit we might need a little help. And sometimes it's really smart business. A lot of these tasks in the reselling world are tasks anybody could do. You do not need like a master's degree to fold inventory and put it in bags. And you could really help someone who needs the income. Maybe a young person, maybe an older person, maybe someone in your family. It's such a win-win in so many ways. And it's very much okay to do. A lot of people in our community here have health issues. A lot of people have children they're trying to take care of and grow. It's like, hire out some help. Oh, I saw some super chatties. That really is touching from you guys. Thank you so much. Because when I get a super chat, I feel like it's encouragement for what we're doing here. It's saying, I value this. I appreciate it. Thank you for showing up. And I just want to acknowledge those. I see one here from Lisette. Gotta run. Have a great night and weekend, everyone. Love you, Quimby. Love you. Definitely head over to Posh is My Purpose, you guys. She has great mystery boxes that everybody likes. And you also want to follow her on Instagram. Because on Instagram, she is just very inspiring. She's a connector, a networker. She's someone you want in your corner. She's always like sharing and liking, just really positive. So you definitely want to connect with Posh is my purpose. Tony Lynn Steele, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. What can I shout out for you? I'd like to get to know you a little bit more. So tell me a little bit more about your reselling career and a little bit more about you. I'd really appreciate it hearing that. I thought I saw one. Here we go to from Michelle. Thank you so much. She's another one, Courageously Thriving. So she's Courageously Thriving over on Instagram. She's a mom like me with a little kiddo. And recently she posted pictures of like, got to work out, and she's doing her yoga with the kid there. And I so related to that. I was like, oh my God, I so know that moment. I've had it. Like, how do I work? How do I be like a partner to somebody? How do I also have a child? It's like, and I need to take care of myself. I need to exercise. And it's like, how do you do it all? Okay, we're doing yoga. And I still have my kid, and she's going to climb on me. And I'm just like, that's so amazing. And she's a very lovely, another inspiring, beautiful person. I'm really glad we're getting to know each other, Michelle. I think I need to do more like Instagram Live or something occasionally. I got to do one with Lisette because there's a whole community of people over there too. And it's kind of a different platform for sharing. Ruby's here. I didn't get to say hi to her. My Poshmark store is Silhouette Shop. I'm from Wisconsin. Full-time nurse, part-time reseller. My friend Roxy, who's here, is a nurse. There are so many people that are doing amazing things in the world and also reselling. I'm a full-time psychotherapist and a part-time reseller. Let us know if you're part-time. Is there something else you're doing, or is there another reason you're part-time? Oh, Holly. I love you, Holly. I'm trying to find that super chatty from Holly. Where'd it go? Here it is. Be you. Your day 1 will not be her day 500. Wow, that is like definitely true. We've talked about this a little bit here. Like, it's so easy with YouTube and Instagram and reselling to like compare and be like, why is that person doing so well? Well, you don't know where that person is on their journey. You don't know how long they've been reselling. You don't know if they have full-time and they've got 2 assistants. So you go to their Posh closet and you're like, wow, they have 2,000 items. I mean, I don't know what that person's story is. I don't know. Do they hire a photographer? Do they have help? Like, you never know. You can only be where you are, just like Holly's saying. Like, you just don't know where you're at in the process and where someone else is in the process. So it's just like, be gentle with yourself, be gentle with yourself and be okay with where you are. And the way I do that, the way I combat my jealousy, because sometimes that comes up for me big time. Like, I see that person being kind of where I want to be. So the way I've chosen to deal with it is to go, okay, I'm going to tell myself that I'm inspired by that. They have something that I'm interested in. What do I need to do to get there? And how can I support her? Especially if it's women with women, like, how can I support? Which I'm going to go, I feel jealousy or a little like, I'm going to go look at what she's doing and see, is there anything in there that I can learn from? And I'm going to like everything she's got and share it. And I believe that's how the world works. That's how the universe works. You put out there what you want to see come in. But the universe, life, God, whatever you choose to call it, wants to see you showing up. God, the universe does not want to see you with your feet up eating Doritos saying, God, why does she have so many followers and I don't? The universe wants to see you being like, oh, wait, maybe I need to prioritize this, figure out what I need to do so that I can be there. And what can I learn from this person? And how can I support her? And maybe some of that will come back to me. Thought I saw another super chatty, but then it disappeared. Rhonda Creek, my friend, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate Rhonda Creek for showing up on Fridays, just showing up and leaving comments on my videos and just being like an amazing member of our reselling community. I appreciate you. I see you. Thank you. Sarah Lee says, my journey is slow. You know what? Slow is okay. Sometimes slow, it could be even better. Sometimes I feel like I'm rushing around all over the place. And it's not necessarily as quality as it could be what I'm doing sometimes. It's like, just trying to do what I can do. Okay, I see so many great things. Tony Lynn says, I'm on Posh a few years now. I was on eBay forever before that. I have 3-year-old twins. Oh my God. Are they boys? Please say they're not boys. I have one boy and I'm like, enough. So it's the best job. I'm an Aussie. Oh, I bet you have the best accent. But I live in Sacramento right now. You're near me. So if we ever have like a meetup, I mean, I'm in Santa Rosa, so we're like 2 hours, but if we ever have like a Posh and Sip or a meetup, you might be a person I get to see one day in person. Debbie's here. Debbie R. Remote teaching and selling part-time. Great eBay and Mercari sales the last 2 days. And I saw James says Mercari has woken up for me. Maybe I need to get on Mercari. I can barely manage what I'm doing now, but you know. You guys, there's so many part-timers. Oh, there's some full-timers here too. You guys are talking to each other, which I love. Okay, you guys are talking. So James is talking about, okay, hiring people. But I want to see this from Designer Dead's Junkie. My daughter left to go back to college today, and she was my lister and photographer and thrifting buddy. Oh, I felt that in my heart. It's like, how can you have a daughter who's in college? Look at that picture of you. Wow. So it's like, oh, that's hard. That's hard. Okay. I want to see where James start this. Okay. So this is a little bit about hiring help. The photographer has slowed down with the holidays. That's been annoying. The rest is actually great. Took a lot off my plate, and my sales are more regular now, and I'm less stressed. And Chick in the Stick says, I hope her photos are better than mine. And James says, if I could hire more people, I'd be able to level off my death pile and possibly do this full time. I'm disabled, so I can't do that without help. I simply have no choice. And you know what? That's fantastic. You know what? I just appreciate reselling. Reselling is not so easy. It's simple, but it's a lot of hard work. But I appreciate reselling because I've heard so many of your stories, your real stories about why you're reselling. There are so many people here with medical issues. There are so many people here trying to get out of debt. There are people who are stay-at-home moms. There are people who are going through something really hard, or they're laid off, you know, or they're retiring and they're like, wait, I want to retire, but I still want some extra money. Like, reselling has been a gift in that way to many of us. It's hard work sometimes, I think. And there are things you could, you know, but it's like, it's been a bridge for so many of us, and it's so flexible, and you can grow it. It's hard work, but you can definitely grow it. You know, a lot of people are going to try and retire with it. James says her photographs are good. However, she keeps sending me a different format other than JPG. And no matter how many times I ask her to change the setting before taking pictures, she doesn't. So I got software. It's like, learn to work with it, right? It's like, yeah, I have a VA. I hire mine through Upwork. So she's in another country. She used to share my Poshmark closet twice a day, and she builds my listings. It's super cheap. That's why I do it. And it's not excellent work. Like, she just builds a basic listing, and I go in and double check it and add keywords that I don't expect her to know and put a price and do a little editing. It's not awesome, but it totally works. Because I don't have as much time to sit down for like 3 hours and build a whole ton of listings. So I'm glad that you guys are hearing that it is kind of how it works and how it's working. Mickle Pickle Pie. I'm part-time because I have a full-time job as a market research analyst. A market research analyst. What is that? Like, what does a market research analyst do? I love, because it sounds kind of like nerdy. And I love geeky things. Like, I can totally geek out on stuff. Okay, I already heard from Debbie that she's teaching. Oh, let's see. Leslie says, the reason I don't get jealous of friends in our community is because we all have different dreams and visions. We have different whys. If I remember that, we are golden. If we remember that, we are golden. More than enough. And that's one of the things Leslie and I definitely be checking out Leslie on her YouTube channel and on Instagram. The way she's talking right now, this is who she is and how she talks all the time. You get Leslie and I together, and it's like, people were calling it church. They're like, what were they saying, Leslie, on Monday? Like, they're like, this is like reselling church. And we get a little bit, you know, not preachy, but like, we like, you know, we see eye to eye in a lot of ways. And I'm so honored to have Leslie as one of my friends. I want to say I'm her fan, but she won't let me. But between you and me, guys, like, I'm really just like a huge fan. I'm just like, you know, I'm like infinitely flattered that she sees me as a friend, because she's an amazing human. Like, all of you are such amazing humans. And when I get to talk with you, I'm like, wow, you're amazing. Like, we connect on the level of reselling and what we got from Thredup and this awesome Thrift Hauls score and stuff like that. But then when we get to talk to each other and get a little deeper, there are so many amazing, smart people in our community. And I just love peeling back the layers and getting to know all of you. And Leslie and I will be collaborating a little bit more in the future. So look out for that. Is that a super chatty from Terry Quemby? Thank you so much for your inclusiveness. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh man, I love that word so much. I'm wishing now that you said that I'd put something like that in my board. I mean, I had it in there in words like community, connection, meaningful conversation, but inclusiveness is such an important word, especially right now in these times. And it means a lot to me, Terry, that you see that about me. Like, that just makes me feel like, okay, thank you. Like, thank you. It's like you're thirsty and you get a drink of water. Like, thank you for seeing that and saying that about me, because gosh, I hope that's true. I hope that I can be inclusive, and I probably have blind spots and I'm probably going to say things wrong, and I'll just do my best. But that's a value of mine. And I really appreciate it. You see that and said that. You are amazing and she is amazing, and go follow her because she's doing awesome things. Okay, Restyle Secret says, my husband and I have had several small brick and mortar businesses over the years. Reselling is possible for almost anyone. No rent, payroll, insurance, utilities, large wholesale minimums, etc. It's true. That's one of the things I love about reselling. It's open to anyone. There are 15-year-olds doing reselling. There are retired people, disabled people. Anybody can do reselling. I mean, if you're willing to learn and try stuff, and all those things you mentioned are actually write-offs. Rent, utilities, your wholesale, your insurance. Like, if you have those things, you can also write them off. I'm starting to think taxes. Are you guys good with bookkeeping for your reselling business? 50 friends are watching us right now. Please make sure you've hit that like button and that you are subscribed to the channel with the bell turned on so you get all the notifications about our lives. I use GoDaddy bookkeeping for reselling, for my bookkeeping for reselling. And it tracks everything for you. You connect it to PayPal, you connect it to your bank account. Every single expense that I make is all in there, and then I categorize it. It's easy, it's cheap. I think it's like, how much is it? Do you remember, Deborah, when I recommended it to you? Is it like 50 or 80 bucks a year? It's awesome. I just go in there every few months and like just make sure they've categorized things in the way I said. Sometimes I have to move things around. Then at the end of the year, all my totals are in columns, and I hand those to my accountant and say, do some magic. Now, I have several businesses, so it's a little more complicated for me because I'm also in private practice as a psychotherapist. So that's a whole nother thing. But you can write off all this stuff. Don't lose money by not writing things off. You do have to claim any money you make as reselling. Technically, there are ways around that, but I'm just saying. I was in such a bad mood today, and I felt no energy, and I felt like, just like, oh my God, I should probably be healthy and take a nap, but I'm just going to drink more coffee. And then I get on here and I forgot about it all. And that's because of you and your engagement, how you're showing up in the chat, connecting with each other, encouraging each other. That's what we do here on this channel. We encourage each other. We support each other. If someone in this chat that you see is doing something, please go over there, share their closet, tell on Instagram, connect, and like their stuff and share it in your stories. Anything you can do to help anyone here in your community will come back to you tenfold. So get involved with the people you see here in the chat. Go find them on Posh, go find them on eBay, go find them on Instagram, share their stuff, spread the love, comment on their stuff, subscribe to their channels. It'll come back to you tenfold. I've seen it over and again. So definitely make sure you're connecting here on Friday, but then outside of it too. Listen, I pulled over again. Andrew called me to find out where I am because Andrew is so protective and loves you so much. You're so lucky to have each other. You've been together a long time, and he looks out for you, and I love that. And I saw that when I saw you guys, like 6 months ago on Leslie's show on YouTube at A Reseller's Passion. You were on there with Andrew, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you could just see the love between you. I was like so touched by it, and that you're both such good people. Okay. James says, you use GoDaddy, so PD does your taxes. Petey, are you listening down here? He's downstairs. I wonder if he's listening. No, I use GoDaddy Bookkeeping. Mickle Pickle Pie, I just completed my sales report for 2020. I'm glad. I'm really good at Excel. Are you talking about that Posh sales report? Can somebody please tell me how that works? Because every time I go on Posh and I request my sales report, they send me an Excel spreadsheet, and I can't even read that thing. Half of the numbers are X's. Like, how is that helpful? Like, eBay has, like, I'm so spoiled. You can put anything in there and spit out any stats you want with graphs, tables, totals. It's amazing. And Posh sends me this, like, I can't even read that thing. Is there any better way? Does anyone have a better system to get your numbers from Posh other than just writing it down manually? Like, I'm probably going to have to go in there. I try and do it every month. Just write all my sales down and total it up. But really, I think they could do, that's an area where they could improve. I love Posh. I'm not saying anything negative. I'm just saying I'd like better data. Deborah says, I don't remember the exact cost, but it was less than $100. Well worth it. This is for GoDaddy Bookkeeping. I should probably get like an affiliate link, because then if I did, you guys would get a discount. So maybe I'll ask them. Barbara says, call me and I can walk you through Excel. I know how to use Excel. I think, well, I'm not good at it, but I've done it. But the worksheet's all messed up. I will. Message me on Instagram. I'm just like, I'm going to sit there and total it all up. It's so crap. Tony Lynn says it's $50 a year, but it pulls everything in. Oh, Veronica made it. Veronica, she was here, she was gone. I personally love the Posh sales report because it gives me more info than eBay and Mercari. Like, date listed. I must be doing something wrong. My report does not look right. And do you have a store on eBay? Like, eBay, it's amazing. Alana says, I don't even have Excel, which makes it difficult to use the sales report. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know if I have Excel. Maybe that's why my sales report has some numbers and looks like it looks like gibberish. I bet you that's what it is. I need a video for eBay Analytics because I just can't find them. Do you have a store? I have a store. Maybe you need to have a store. The eBay Analytics are easy. Anyone could do it. It's amazing, but I'll make you a video if you want. Barbara, thank you so much just even for offering to say, call me. See what our community's like? There's an example. Barbara and I connected on these videos. We chatted a few times. She volunteered to be on my live show and do a giveaway. And it's like, I've gone over to her closet, and that's the way it works. People in the chat will help you out, be there for you, support your business. Just engage, just show up as your real self right now. Show up and chat with people, and they will be here for you. Mickle Pickle Posh, years of practice in my job. Our company is a Fortune 500 and run on Excel and Access. Oh yeah, she's got some good job there. Holly says, my undergrad is accounting. I hate taxes. I was more cost accounting, which helps from the cost of goods. You do not have to pay taxes if you use items as personal property and sell for less than you bought them. Ooh, I'm not going to comment on that, but talk to Holly if you want some info on that. Oh, did I see this? Designer Judge Junkie. Thank you so much, Designer Judge. I agree with Terry. Thank you. I want to thank you, Designer Judge Junkie. I want to thank you for showing up, for being beautiful, for showing up to the chats, for leaving comments on videos, for saying cool things to people, and for being part of our community. You are amazing, and you happen to look like so gorgeous in that photo, and there's no way you have a college-age daughter. That can't be right. That can't be right. You're awesome. Thank you. This is Torvald, in case anyone...
Hello, this is me.
We have 57 friends watching.
Oh, yeah.
Are there 57 thumbs up? If we do this dance, will we get more thumbs up? Maybe. Actually, we'll probably watch that number go down, down, down. So funny. Hey, Torvald, this is from Michelle, who's courageously thriving. How old's your daughter again, Michelle? She's younger, right? Denise Coffee made it. Hey, Denise. I love talking to you. I love talking to you on YouTube. Thank you for commenting on my videos. Up here's Leslie. You've seen Leslie on the channel a bunch of times. There she is. A reseller's passion. Leslie, when am I on your video again? Because better be tomorrow. No, I'm getting punchy at the end here, aren't I? So people are saying hi Torvald from Roxy. Look at that, Roxy. I just love Roxy. She's really stepping out of her comfort zone. She's like, listen, I want to grow. She is diving into eBay. Don't be afraid to dive into eBay. I'm here for you. If you have questions, message me on YouTube, preferably, and I'll answer them. And I have all these videos that are like for total beginners. I did a how to list on eBay tutorial for Poshmark sellers where I literally, I hope it's not boring, but I literally just take you on my computer and tell you about all the little boxes. I really hope it helps people. So far, I've heard it has, but I will help you with it.
Just so you know, you spelled my name wrong.
I know, she corrected it though.
Oh.
Look, I mean Torvald. She's so good. And Sarah Lee says hi. And Veronica, look at all your people saying hi.
You gotta like and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, you have to subscribe.
This is Meredith's question. Hi, Torvald. Can you tell us the name of the chickens? Oh my God, he has so many. Hi, Patsy.
Poopsie. We named her that because she pooped on Tom.
Talk so people can hear you, like clear right into there.
And then we also got another one named Pixie, because you can probably guess why.
Pixie.
She picks a lot of people. Then we got another one named Athena.
Athena.
And then Mark has a lot of chickens who shares chicken area with our chickens. But I don't remember all the names. I'm not professional trained.
You are a professional chicken keeper. Beth Tillman, the eBay reporting was hard to download, but I got it. It seemed like it was corrupted the first time I tried. Do you guys have stores? Like, literally, there's a tab that says, like, no, it's not payments. It's not. I'll do a video. It's like you can get every stat you ever wanted. Trisha M is here saying hi. And James says, hi, Torvald. I found a blue and red rubber chicken, and I thought of you. I didn't buy it and send it because chickens aren't blue and red.
Well, there can be red chickens.
Yeah, James. Yeah, James. James, there can be red chickens. If you want to send it. Hey, Torvald from Carrie. Hey, Torvald, what you doing in school this week? School. Boring stuff. Hey, Wendy. Thanks for joining us in. Athena is your daughter's name. Torvald is a chicken named Athena.
And that's how you spell the Athena.
I love the name Athena, says Carrie. Yeah, but James says, yeah, but not blue and red. You're right, James. You're always right. That's what I love about you.
Unless somebody dyed the chicken blue and red.
Someone could have dyed the chicken. Okay, Patsy says, thank you for that eBay tutorial. My New Year's resolution is to list on eBay. Okay, Patsy, we are hearing you, so check in with us about it, and we can be your accountability group. And if you need any help, don't hesitate to ask. I also do some one-on-one coaching. You know, if anyone's just like, okay, I tried it, I have 50 questions, it's like, I'll just sit there with you in a coaching session and go through it with you. And it's like, then you are able to access that whole platform. It's a huge platform. There's so many buyers. I want everyone to, if they want to sell on eBay, you don't have to. Do what you want to do. I don't know your life circumstances. I don't know what your goals are. It's like, if you don't want to sell on eBay, no, you don't have to. But if you want to and you're just nervous, I can help you. And there's lots of people that can help. There's also plenty of free help if you can't afford it. It's just not as customizable. But yeah.
Please subscribe and hit the bell notification.
Lisette is so good at that. I hope you're driving safe, Miss Lisette, or Andrew's going to be mad at us. Michelle has a 3-year-old and a 17-year-old. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. And, oh, my God, where was our friend who said she had twins?
Somewhere.
Oh, Carrie T sent us a super sticker. You're so sweet, Carrie T. Carrie T and I did a video together finally, and it was a Thredup box. And we both got pretty good stuff. It was a Thredup men's box. But one of the reasons you want to check out Carrie's channel is because she knows a lot more about designer. She's really interested in designer and like authenticating designer and where to find designer, ways to get it and sell it, which is like, if you want to sell higher end stuff and know about it, she's your girl. And she has a great accent and she's just awesome. And she does all sorts of unboxing, sometimes like makeup stuff too. So, you know, it's cool that she's doing so much reselling stuff, but also other stuff. 59 minutes. We're going to have to finish up soon. I hate it. I hate it.
I know. It's 6 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Rhonda had the same problem.
you're about to be on here for exactly an hour. And you've been on for exactly an hour right now.
1 hour. Roxy said, I gave up on trying to figure out the Posh report. Printing it out is a mess. So maybe it's because we don't have Excel. And Carrie says you can have Poshmark send you a sales report. Yeah, I bet that's what it is. Lisette says, thank you. Our 25th anniversary is on the 27th of this month. We have been together 30 years. Definitely a road well traveled. Wow. Wow.
Lots of wows.
That's a long time. Okay. All right, friends, we better kind of wrap up because it's been an hour. I got to get my boys some dinner. What are we having?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm going to have hot dogs.
Okay. Trisha says, I have an 11-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 5-year-old, and wake up at 4 a.m. to work out, and I resell when I can. Wow, Trisha, you are amazing. You know what? Whenever I feel like sorry for myself, like, oh, I'm doing so much, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm going to think of you guys and Trisha and stuff and be like, she's up at 4 a.m. working out. Are you doing that, Quimby? No. That's inspiring.
Well, what if she goes to bed at like 12?
Ashley Gibson says, I was just going with eBay, slowly starting to unravel it all. Ashley Gibson, I think you're the Ashley Gibson that I just saw for the first time over on Leslie's channel this week at A Reseller's Passion. If so, fantastic to meet you.
I think she is because I haven't seen that photo very often.
Yeah, and she's a new friend, which I totally love. Victoria, I just missed everything you did, but you know what's beautiful is you can go right back and watch the replay because you're subscribed. It'll be there for you. If you're not subscribed, people don't get it for like 24 hours. But it'll be like the same.
That's why you gotta subscribe.
Rescue and Resell Safe said, I love him. So much good stuff here at the end. Oh, thanks. That was so much fun. So glad to get to know you a little bit. There's Grammy. Grateful Babette in the house. Oh, that Torvald is so cool. I know. Oh my God, Ashley, I can help you with eBay. I've been on there forever. I don't think it has to be scary. I wanted to call them eBay for total dummies, but I didn't want to offend anyone. Terry says hi, and guess what she gave you? A chicken, because Terry knows. Terry shows up. She knows us. She knows Torvald loves chickens. I was trying to do like a chicken dance.
I mean, chickens don't really walk that way.
Terry knows that he loves chickens. See, that means something to me.
It has like an example of it walking. Lifts its foot.
Rhonda says, my dad has chickens that lay blue eggs. Those are my favorite for some reason. Okay, but here is the best comment of the night. And the best comment of the night award goes to my new friends at Rescue and Resell. Fart. Now, do they have children, do you think? Or
they definitely have fart. Either they put it in for the children and their children weren't there, or two, their children kept begging them to put it in. Or
they have nephews or something who were like,
the children came up to their computer while they were away.
Oh, look at this from Holly. This is perfect too. You should put up a chicken cam in your coop. I used to have one on my sugar gliders till they went to live at the sheriff's animal farm.
I do have some security cameras.
Yeah, because he's had some incidents that have been challenging.
But we have gotten a sign that will scare the bobcat away. It says morning area patrol that attack chickens, and the bobcat's going to get scared and run away.
Yeah, because we have had some bobcat incidences. No. Incidents. All right, friends. I can tell we're wrapping up, and I love you all so much. Oh, Lindsay says, please share your Poshmark closet and eBay store. I can be found on Posh at Lindsay1208. And Lindsay's a cool person to follow because she sells like some good stuff. Like on Instagram, she'll post sales and she gets some like quality higher end stuff and sells them for a lot more than I often can. So she's someone to learn from. Victoria says, he's your right-hand man. And Nicole, my friend Nicole, definitely check out Birdie Looks. Okay, guys. Our live has officially gotten a little bit crazy.
1 hour.
We start out all about reselling and numbers and goals, and by the end we're making chicken noises and someone is leaving fart in the chat. Where we are just like starting to unwind. And Roxy says, thank you. I hope you all have good weekend and lots of sales. I want to thank all of you too who left super chats. I really do appreciate it. It totally helps me out. It helps me feel appreciated. It makes me know that you value this time, and I really do appreciate it, especially thank you so much. I will see you guys next Friday live, unless I do a pop-up during the week, which wouldn't surprise me because I seem to be live at least twice a week on YouTube these days. I love you all so much.
Bye. I know where Quimby goes.
I know, I said that because Torvald follows this huge YouTuber named Azzy, who at the end of every video, she says, I love you all so much. Bye, guys. Talk to you soon.